All right, good afternoon, everyone. Hi, Pixel. Okay, bear with me for 1 second here. Yeah, I just realized thanks. Yeah, I'm enjoying, getting into the Twitch streaming thing. Hey, Jen. Hey, Vega. All right, I just realized I forgot to, edit the Twitch stream title. Any luck, we are no longer rolling spawns. We've actually got a spawn to work with. As much as it saddens me to say, I think we have to, give up on the Blackrock thing again. Alright, that'll do. Alright, so here we are. I managed to get a wrist sprain, saving the game here, so we'll still be able to run after I drink some coffee. We made it to the summit with 66% condition and no frostbite somehow, which was interesting. So it looks like I've lost another 7% condition from exhaustion in that time. We're gonna have to stop that bleed out pretty soon. But I think we've reached a pretty good time of day here. Yeah, it's a warm time of day. Okay, let me just get rid of a little bit of extra carry weight here. Right now we don't need that. We don't need these heavy teas. And by teas I mean cans. I'd better carry the hammer on me just in case. Oh, this is my entire inventory. No, there's more. Deer hide. Rabbit pelts hardly weigh anything. Alright, and leave a little bit of water here. Alright, that should be more than good enough. Take 2 good torches with me. This is actually better right now. Where that, drop this. Guess we'll do this side first. He was right there. It's funny. Yeah, let's see if the ptarmigans are in town over here. If there are, we might need to take a little bit of extra time. They are not, from what I can see. Nice, we can grab that without getting too close to the far end there. I'm just gonna drink the rest of this before it gets cold. Alright, I'm pretty sure we neglected to loot this body up top. I'm gonna go take a look at that. Can't believe we went all the way over there just for a single rose hip harvest and a, Jen, it's new as of yesterday. I got a new spawn the end of last stream. Good to pick up already. Alright, we'll go finish up, go grab that next time. Oh, I've come the wrong way. Oops. Not sure why I thought there was a body there. There's one up there. Okay. And get him later. I just heard ptarmigans. Not sure where exactly. Trying to be really stingy with these coffees. I was lucky enough to get 10 coffees, but I know they're going to be gone before I know it. So at least while I'm up here on the summit, I don't really need additional carry weight. I don't really need to be able to run, except in an emergency. Oh, there is a ptarmigan right down here. It's unusual. Yeah, this is the one area that we're going to be really weak. The plant tea spawns have been abysmal, both on the trip up to the summit and on the summit itself. At least we've got the man-made teas and coffees.
Gotta warm up somehow.
I was hoping I could get these to freeze, but maybe it doesn't really matter that much. If they don't freeze, it's not the end of the world. Okay, so over here, the temperature is -6. Alright, that's really not bad. Okay, so we leave as soon as this wind is over. Oh, we gotta harvest these. I forgot. At least the meat off of them to help with the weight. Yeah, it's not gonna matter whether they're frozen or not because we don't have time to wait. Just gotta get this meat off one way or another. 22 minutes. Let's just do the kilo, and then I think we need to throw some more fuel on this fire too. Yeah, definitely. Oops. That'll have to do, I guess. 12 minutes. Okay, we're done with all that. Guess we can start getting organized here. That's coming with me, that's coming with me. Those are coming with me. This is not. None of that is. Oh, I got perfectly good water here. Okay, so we leave in 20 minutes with all this stuff. Clothing's as good as it's gonna get for right now. Can kill some carry weight here. Gotta pull a couple more torches before we go. Anything else? So it wouldn't hurt to have one more coffee for the road. Got very little water, but that doesn't really matter. We can make more in a little bit here. Those are all kind of junky. Try to get a couple more. Alright, this goes into the flask. Check my work area here. Looks like we're all good. Time to go. Just double checking, I got the fire striker. I got the stim. I have a loaded flare gun. Yes? I guess so. It says 3 though. Shouldn't it say 2 if it's loaded? I might have to double check that in a minute. Ugh, I feel like this is a spot that's frequently messed up. Yeah, you have to come up here. Alright, let's just get one of these out. Doesn't need to be in the flask the whole time. Hmm. Not used to coming down this exact way. More ptarmigans? No, we can't afford to mess around right now. It's very tempting to grab the venison, but I'm gonna keep moving instead. No bear here today. There he is. Really? Well, I guess we're gonna find out if I loaded my flare gun or not. And he can't reach me. Man, I wanted those teas. I really don't think this thing is loaded. I'm hitting... Yeah, see? I was hitting the wrong key. I was gonna say... Ah, I want these teas so much. How greedy am I gonna be? I'm not gonna be greedy. We can just come back later. I'll happily waste a, fire striker charge. That looks pretty doable. I'm afraid to go down too soon because I think... Yeah, I think there's some bad spots back there. We'll just go down up here. Alright, let's not screw around. There's a corpse over there, but got a lot of work to get done. Hey donkeys, welcome in. No. Just a fan of the math petition. Ugh. Only a half a kilo. That stinks. You know, it's probably going to be warm in Three-Way Cave, right? It's
Not sure I can
-6. It's -9 with I think Three-Way Cave gives +8. So it's going to be like -1 without the torch. Yeah, so strict is my version of Outer Loper. That there's also a true Outer Loper, which was made by Got Milk or Not. They're they're both basically the same at this point, although they started out slightly different. Basically you have to keep this hours indoors stat. You have to keep this at 0. Which means that you can technically spend up to, but not including, 5 minutes, quote unquote, indoors. But you need that for like transitioning and stuff. So you can use certain transition caves to access the rest of the map. Yeah, it's 4 degrees. I can actually just put this torch out. The problem is we're going to run out of water. Alright, so here's the plan. I need to have enough of a fire to make water. I guess we can just use this one for now. It's actually kind of crazy that, that we don't need the fire at all. Clothing is just that good right now.
Well, that didn't work.
Well, shoot. I guess we can make it later then. I got enough water to last me a little while. Should have chained the torch first, I just wasn't really thinking. We're never going to run out of matches this run. We got so many matches and we got the Fire Striker. Fire Striker is in great condition. Alright, let's just build the snow shelter first then. So We can just sit here and kind of figure out what we're gonna do. So fast stuff to harvest. Definitely the socks. This shirt is in really bad shape. We're at 3. So I could do the jacket, or I could do 2 more small items. See, this provides 0.2, these provide 0.2. I could do 1 more of the socks and swap this out. What am I not actually wearing? Technically wearing everything else. So we could do a sock and like the hoodie. Or we could just do the coat. The coat provides a lot of warmth though. I think we need to hang on to this until we find a better coat. Alright, so wear this.
I'd lay down right here if I thought I'd ever wake up again.
And we're gonna have to sacrifice this this hoodie. That's all there is to it. Oh, 45 minutes. I wasn't thinking about that. And now it's cold. Well, it's not really cold, but it's getting there. It's 0.2, this is 0.4. It's so much faster to harvest. Well, we'll just take the hit. Stings. Now, should I try to build this where I can harvest this limb? I guess we can practice for the future. See if we can build it close enough. I want it to be like slightly catty corner. Like, yeah, right there is probably about as good as it gets. Let me just verify we're at -1. Yeah, we should be fine to build this. Okay. There we go. -13 degrees. We're gonna need a fire soon anyway, but just to get water. I think we can get an hour of sleep first. Thanks for following. Yeah, alright, we'll get a supply of water. I'll get out right here
Need a horse.
and set up the fire right over here, I think.
Come on.
3 tender plugs. Oh, shoot. Burning through my fire striker for no reason.
Come on, little fire.
I'm rusty. Wow, like I said, we're never gonna run out of matches on this run, so it doesn't really matter.
Wait, that didn't work. Come on, little fire. Come on.
It's annoying that I have to waste my fuel here just to get water. Maybe I should have carried more down with me from the summit.
Man, I could use a drink.
Alright, 1 hour 54. We're gonna get absolutely no burn bonus from this. We have, yeah, we got the ptarmigans too. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. The rabbit can freeze, right? So we can harvest the meat more easily. Okay, so I have to figure out what I'm going to do here in Timberwolf. Obviously, I'm highly incentivized to go ahead and make tracks through to Mystery Lake. Go ahead and get foraging. I did say I'm going to probably use the flare gun to get a couple of bear hides down once we get to Mystery Lake. I think, so at a minimum we have to hit the major cloth locations.
Starving.
As tempting as it is to go into Ash Canyon, I think that's just a complete mistake. Then there's also the question of whether we get a couple of guts down early here. But I think if we just quarter the bears when we kill them in Mystery Lake, we'll have plenty of guts curing there by the time we get back from foraging. Okay, so that is freezing there. I'll come get it in a minute. Alright, well for right now, let's just get a full night's sleep. Once this is finished, might want to make one more. That'll probably be enough water for the night here, and then I gotta figure out... I'm definitely not gonna try to keep the fire going all night. If we have to wake up in the morning and start it, then... we can just make water then. So either way, we should be fine. I think I'll just grab this, and then we'll let it go out. So we only need 10 more minutes. In fact, this is a brand new fire, so it'll have embers, so we can just pull everything off of here and just go ahead and go to sleep.
I could eat anything.
Hmm. Good. Let's take that before it freezes and go and do some harvesting. So that would be 667 calories, 2 hours and 40 minutes spent. Yeah, okay. I think I'm sold.
I need to find a place to rest.
Now we really need to get like 6 hours of sleep. only one tinder plug. Alright, I'll craft more tinder while we're cooking. We'll solve this problem once we go to the lake.
Perfect.
I think we better warm up the coffees too. We can put these in the thermos and just have them in case of emergencies. Wabba, thanks for the raid. Welcome, raiders. We're at the exciting beginning of a Timberwolf Mountain spawn for this challenge. It's been going really, really, really well, so I'm almost afraid to screw it up. Go and repair this before we leave. Okay, so we should probably take some of the lightweight wood along in case of emergencies. We have a book. We can take some cedar as well. That's probably good enough. I think I'm just gonna go up to Deer Clearing and back. Should be a pretty short trip. We'll leave when that's done. There'll be birch bark up there too. I can pick that up for tinder as well. Gotta remember to pick up any birch bark I see. Let's leave the work boots here, right? Oh, we got multiple extra shoes. Alright, that'll help with carry weight. Thanks, Wabba. Yeah, I understand. I'm all too frequently pulling the raid and run. Oh, the wind is kind of nasty. This was perfect without the wind. Alright, well, we got the teas for a reason. Don't think this torch is long for this world. Didn't see the spraying thing go away. Try again. Can also, I guess we can just do the new trick, right? I keep forgetting about that, but Yeah, instead of panicking about it, let's just drop this and pick it back up. Uh-oh. Pretty sure that doesn't work. I'm pretty sure we have to start over now. Okay, so maybe maybe not. Maybe I have to like sling it against the side of the wall if I want to.
I'll do anything for a drink right now.
Should we risk it? Yeah, let's try it. It's gonna get blown out anyway. Thanks for the follow, Jackson. So I guess I never fully explained the challenge. If this wind stays calm for a little bit more longer. Yeah, it sounds like it's completely stopping. We'll just go ahead and relight this. So we're doing strict outer NOGOA. This is like a Purist outer, if you're familiar with that. The big difference is we can't use the back half of caves. We can't loot there, we can't sleep there. So if we time this right, I think we can have one fire in Deer Clearing. Like in the cave, to be safe. Or at one of the cave mouths. Hey Counter, welcome in. Oh, thanks for the super chat. I'm looking at my what's it called? Chat chat aggregator, and I didn't recognize it for what it was at first. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, this run, this run is insane. I'm really looking forward to playing this one out. So we just got to be super careful, getting out of this northeast area. Right, the whole Timberwolf Mountain, Pleasant Valley excursion is just so risky. I'll feel much more comfortable once we get to Mystery Lake. Hey Maka, thanks for stopping in. And thanks for the good luck. I don't know if this stuff is reachable or not. We can, feels like -2, so it'll be warm. Yeah, we're already in the back half, so we can't go get any of that, including the firewood back there. Unfortunate. We don't really need a fire yet. I don't think... No, there's no way... Didn't find a pry bar. We have a hammer, but I'm pretty sure you can't dig with a hammer. Would love to get that burdock. I mean, let's just make sure. I'm like 95% certain you can't dig with a hammer. It's actually just getting warmer. It's -5 out. We've got fog, so yeah, we don't even need to hang around the cave. We can just have a fire anywhere. What I might do, because we have fog, and because I want to stockpile fuel, especially if I see a fir limb, there's a fir limb back there. Alright, let me keep that in mind. I see a lot of cedar limbs around here. It just turned foggy too, so good chance it'll last a while. I could definitely be talked into harvesting a fir limb. There's another one down there, I think. Okay, so we got a huge selection of teas and sticks all along here. I'm gonna go to the far end, right up here, and come back and grab all of it. I think this is as far as we go. There may be a couple more things up there, but... gotta cut my trip short at some point. I'm not even gonna grab all those sticks up there. We're just gonna stick to this area right here.
Anything right about now.
You played the game since early access 2014. Wow. You've really been around for a while then. I think I started playing maybe 5 years ago. 5 or 6. Alright, well the way the timing worked out, I'll just have my fire next to the crates here. It's probably best that I don't kill an hour and a half on a limb out here. It's not like we need it that desperately. Okay, now the trick here is... gotta start my fire far enough away. Doesn't kill the heat I'm getting from these torches while I'm starting it. We have 3 tinder altogether. Don't really want to waste my accelerant. Oh, I have a book.
Come on, little fire. Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
1 cloth? 2 cloth? Ah, just 2. Well, 2 cloth is 2 cloth, I guess. Can't complain too much. Let's just use this when we leave here. Now, all of this is going. This has 8 plus, like 20, nearly 30 minutes on it. What's the deal with these? We can do that in 45. I think this is probably worth getting then. $188 calories when we have 352. Okay, so we can eat this on the way out of here.
I need to find food.
Whoa. Transition to heavy fog. Okay. Could just eat my other crackers. It's not like we'll never find more crackers. Banged up pinnacle peaches. Seriously? Had to. He was about to maul me. Now, in all that I got turned around, so now I have to figure out where I am. Is this the, Oh, that's okay. Now when we kill 2 bears later, we can just ditch the flare gun permanently afterwards. Because we'll have nothing left to spend on it. And I've gotten surprised by bears a lot. Yeah, I got completely turned around in the process of defending from that bear. I'm hoping that's, yeah, that's the way up to summit. So the rope climb with no rope is just down here. Now I'm so warm at -5, and food is such an issue that maybe we should go over to the other side and see if we can grab some rabbits or ptarmigans or a deer carcass. Yeah, it's -3 in wind shelter. I should have just started a fire to deal with the bear. I could have hidden behind that tree to get rid of him and immediately started a quick fire. Okay, I'm not 100% sure how to get down here safely. That seems really far. Hopefully we can squeeze up here. Why am I doing this? There's no good reason to be up here.
God, I'd eat anything right about now.
Okay, Pickle, enjoy your catch up. I think I know where I am. I think the rope climb up is behind me over there. So along here, yeah, we've got rabbits, we've got ptarmigans in theory. Yeah, we've got both. All right, let's get a ptarmigan and 2 rabbits then. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be out here a while, so let's go ahead and... Yeah, I think we have to kill 1 coffee. I need the energy anyway. Especially to carry all this meat back to base. There'll be another rabbit around here somewhere. There he is. Hopping back at his own pace.
Man, all I can think about is food.
Yeah, it looks like it's on his last legs. Let's just light a new one. What? Yep, it was on its last legs. Thank goodness I didn't forget my can.
I'll rest soon.
Been plaguing me in runs that have been otherwise going well. That wood might be reachable. Oh, look. Okay, so it's gonna feel like -6 or so. -4. I think that's too far back. It might be legal, but I'm not gonna bother with it. Okay, I really want to get this, there's like a deer carcass that's usually up here too. I think we'll just go ahead and eat, yeah, we'll eat the crackers. Next time I find crackers, we'll start saving them. Too early for saplings. Let's not lug weight all over creation. Alright, are we just unlucky, or is this deer carcass even further? If no deer carcass here, then... I guess the good thing about checking this far is we can now go down to the ravine when it's time to leave. We don't even have to come this way. This is it, right? This is where the bridge is. So the deer carcass isn't here. Yeah, there's probably one on the other side, but we're too far from home. Coffee ran out. We're gonna get too tired. I do still have hot coffee, but I'd prefer not to use it. See, I think in the interest of speed, this is going to be my final night in the snow shelter. I'll harvest what I can. We'll try to set out in the morning with full energy. We'll hit ravine, a couple of tea spots, the final crate with the tea and the coffee. Oops. I could have prevented those sprains. We have the technology. It's -7. We better do the double torch trick to get back. Getting a little bit cold.
That smarts a bit. I'm gonna need some first aid soon. Ow! Ah! Ow!
Is this normal for there to be fur limbs here? Hopefully I've got the right spot here. We're about to get cold, actually. I think this is right. Let's pick this up and get another torch down. Okay, final torch. We're gonna have to start a fire in a second anyway, if this is not where I think it is. I think we're nearly there. It's, shoot, we're actually... I think we're gonna get cold slightly. It's gonna be very close. We're like right here. Yeah, we're gonna get cold for a second. This is still warm. Okay.
Do I
Just
if
drink
I
like
don't
half of that.
warm up soon?
I think I lost my other torch. It's fine. Okay, man, really pushed it.
Come on, little fire.
I've got to somehow get fully rested by noon tomorrow and do all my chores and harvest the snow shelter. We got a long road ahead of us here. Okay, so we got like 15 minutes to work with. That's fully harvested, right? Yeah. Okay, next up. Drink some water. Thought I forgot to reload that. Okay, so that's done. Get that out of the way. There's still the question of the fur limb. I don't think there's any way I need to harvest that fur limb. Just gonna be too much weight anyway. I'd rather spend any additional time I have harvesting ptarmigan feathers, I think. Okay, 40 minutes on that, 30 minutes on that. We can just reset this before we go to bed.
I'm gonna eat a
We
treat.
can eat this now. We're gonna end up smashing canned food to eat, looks like. I just need one torch for the morning. Let's get that and get this down to the proper amount of time, and then I can go to bed.
So,
Yeah, 30 minutes should do it. Okay, I want this. Get in here. Drink up. Oh boy. Okay, so in the interest of carry weight, I think we wear the boots and we don't carry these. Okay, so I've got all my clothing that I'm going to take with me. 2-seater of fur, 17 reclaim, 22 wood, $2. So it's midnight. If I left at noon, that would be 12 hours, 9 hours. Okay, so I can probably afford to spare a couple hours. Let's do, I'm gonna get either 2 or 3 feathers. Let's not be greedy. I'll get 2. Okay, double checked all that. All of this is not going. That's all good. So it's just harvest this. $27 out of what will eventually be 30. So we don't really need to drop anything else. Alright, and how's Tinder looking? Got 1. Okay, I'm gonna craft 2 more. And then everything else we can take care of with cattail heads when we get down there. I think I probably want bandages. Yeah, we don't want to lose this run to a bleed. We've got a single bandage. Alright, maybe I can hold off then. If we find another bandage and we don't need to use one for a long time, then we don't really need to craft bandages. Man, I can't wait to get a second can.
I need to find.
Once we're on the road, we're gonna need a lot more fires, then it'll be easy to keep up with water needs. So it looks like we are still gonna have to kill a bunch of these. Let's do the heavy peaches. Pots are better? Yeah, but we probably don't see a pot until we get to HRV, so not gonna hold my breath. I could have preserved some of that water by eating the peaches first. That was a bit of a mistake. Not used to having to think about water at all. Alright, I gotta get full energy, right? There's no point in leaving before I have full energy. Maybe let's do 2 hours and see. If things look amazing, maybe we'll go a little bit early. I mean, it's like noon, we got light fog. Yeah, it's probably smarter to go. I hate to not fill up on energy while we've got the free sleep, but eventually this weather's gonna change and I'm gonna really wish I had gone. So it's gonna be a little bit warmer. Actually, yeah, -5 +8, so it's gonna be negative. Yeah, it's actually still a little bit too warm outside. Let's get 1 more hour of sleep and then go. I was thinking it was going to be warmer than that. I want it to be more like -1 or -2 indoors here before we go. Quote unquote indoors. Ah, yeah, there's the fog. Well, now we might as well sleep until full.
I could eat a horse. Come on, little fire. Come on. Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Alright, so water. We need to have one of these as we set out. Basically, every time we leave a fire, we're going to be eating one of these canned goods. 30% was lost. That's unlucky. Okay, and then all of this stuff. Go ahead and harvest this. Okay, yeah. So we leave in like 10 minutes. Let's go ahead and start pulling these. Oh, thank you, Jen. I will attempt to stay toasty. This is the, this is where the run really, this is the make or break part, right? Start doing some major traveling across these northeast regions. Alright, let's just do it. Gotta remember to eat that, eat those peaches early on here. Okay, -5, that's really good. See if there's any wind out here. -9 in wind, that's not bad at all. So there is that body back in the chasm area. I think that's a little bit too far out of the way. Hmm. Yuck. Only 0.7.
I could eat a horse.
Never put anything in the thermos.
I love horses.
That's okay. We need to make some teas at the next fire anyway. I looted this, right? I don't think there was anything in it.
Man, I could eat anything.
I think there's like a body at the front of that cave too, but just in the interest of time, we're going to go straight up here. We still got to hit the mushrooms, the wing. I think there's more teas back near Forest Cave. I'm not sure if it's worth going that far back. Wow, -4. See, this is why the Timberwolf Mountain spawn is so much more doable than the Blackrock spawn. You actually get clothes. Makes a big difference. Definitely rather have clothes than teas. Clothes than coal, I mean. I don't know about clothes or teas. Teas are very important. Yeah, that might be going a bit far. They actually committed to the clothes over teas statement. Oh man. Single mushroom. Not fair. Yeah. Okay, so we got a little bit of wind, not much. It's another deer right there. Could maybe harvest that and then go back to the cave, get the teas on the way, cook everything up in there. Or we could go back and cook up everything up in the bear cave.
I wonder if I can drop any.
1.7. Wondering if I should start a very small fire here, just to be safe. I need a new hacksaw. This one's down to 29% for opening all those containers.
I need to find food. This pack is getting
Oh geez, we're really far away. Yeah, it'll be okay. Yeah, definitely safer to set up in there. Just too big of a risk out in the open with the amount of fuel that I'm talking about putting on. This is good. I desperately need a chance to sit here and craft some teas for a minute. So we've got
I hate being cold.
I think there's usually something up there. Mushrooms or rose hips? I don't see them. We got mushrooms there. The stump is empty, unfortunately. Wow, 2 empty stumps. We're just not getting any any teas here. Alright, so we just grab those ones on the way out, I guess. Let's use the book. Higher fire starting chance here.
It's so cold.
I need to eat. Please don't lose the well-fed. Okay, let's just eat a little bit of tomato soup or something. I actually might get hungry. I didn't see. Did you guys see? I wasn't looking down here. I think we made it.
I could eat anything right now.
Okay, so these are always in range, right? -6, -5. Why did the temperature get warmer? -5 then. Yeah. Double cedar, that's nice. Might have to carry this with me to the next fire. This weather's too good to pass up on. See if we can get one more tea going here. Okay, so we can put rosehip teas in the flask then. I think that'll be the plan. Oh, we got 48 minutes until this is ready. Okay, we got loads of time. Can make several teas then. Hey Vita. Welcome in. Oh, you know what? I've been going for nearly 2 hours. We gotta take a break. I'm definitely gonna play a lot more of this. I just gotta go get some water, stretch, think about something else for 2 minutes. I might as well just leave this right here. I know there's no save point, but it'll be fine. Alright, see you guys in 5 minutes. Alright, I'm back. Thanks for your patience, everyone. Let's get back into it. Okay, so we got 40 minutes. We've got to harvest all these torches, and I've got to make a couple more teas. That's the general plan here. Looks like we've got... Are we doing on water? Looks like we're gonna end up putting mushroom teas in the flask. Alright, we gotta move. We spent so much time here. 17 minutes. Okay, so one more of these. So those 3 in the flask, and we got a couple of rosehip pieces back up. I'm just gonna carry that with me. We've got 10 minutes. I've got no liquids at all.
Surrounded by snow. Nothing to drink.
I'll make it work. We're gonna be drinking teas. By now it's gotten a little bit colder and we got a lot of traveling to do, so we're gonna be drinking quite a few teas, so it should be okay. Okay, so we gotta kill a couple more minutes. Let's harvest a couple of these and then we'll pull the rest of the torches and go. Alright, these in the flask. This is coming with me, this is coming with me. Don't see that animation from up close often. That little waggle. Oh, there's actually a lot of mushrooms over here. Glad I came this way. Makes up for all those spawns that were practically empty. Got my can. Alright, let's just get rid of you. Come on. Alright, we're skipping a lot of stuff, but I think we just, yeah, probably do that much.
The sun is setting. It'll get a lot colder soon.
And I think I can spare the liquid now to eat this cooked venison. And let's go ahead and polish off one of these teas. We'll have the 20 calorie one. Yeah, we're missing all the bear cave stuff, the stuff on the way over to that little upper area next to the lake. Oh, thank you, Charles. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Thank you for saying something. It's a big mistake. Fortunately, it was only about maybe 5 minutes.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy.
Shoot. Timberwolves, of course. Alright, let's be smart about this. So we probably want to just go have a fire. I've got to get rid of these guys, right? Or maybe when the Aurora kicks into high gear, they should despawn, right? Shoot, okay. So I can't stop. They're gonna be annoying like that. My ear wrap got destroyed. Not destroyed, but nearly destroyed. Sewing kit is really nice. Alright, let's just go. I think I'm just not going to stop for anything. I think we'll just leave the region. We'll see how far they can follow me. They should have to give up when the Aurora goes into high gear. Seriously? Is it because I'm carrying meat? You can have the meat. Why do all my runs get ended by Timberwolf? Because I'm too impatient to scare them off, right? That's half the reason I decided not to spawn in Blackrock, because I didn't want to deal with the Timberwolves, and now they give me Timberwolves anyway. Can we run ahead a little bit? And that way we can swap out this torch. Preferably before they get here. Maybe I just don't have the disposition to play this challenge. Okay, so let's think about this. I cannot afford to take the risk that I'm taking right now. Obviously, I'm kind of committed now because we're almost at the exit. So, if I want to play this challenge, and Timberwolves are in the game, then I have to set up some rules. I either need to start a fire and scare them off every single time, so that we don't take the random chomps that deal half my health. Or we just need to disable Timberwolves, and I'm tempted to just disable them. Great, one ran out in front of me. Oh, they gave up. They can't do anything here, I guess. Or maybe the Aurora finally kicked in. Kind of curious what the damage was. 50 to 32, 18%. Was that all Timberwolf damage? Might have been. Boots took a beating too. So 18% health loss. It's not that big of a deal. It's like a stim.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah, it's the clothing damage that really hurts. And I missed out on a bunch of sticks and teas for that walk. Okay, so for the remainder of this challenge, I guess if I do happen to run into Timberwolves, there's not many places they can be. Broken Railroad. Coastal Highway, very rarely. Pleasant Valley. Well, Bleak Inlet, of course, if we ever go there. Let's do the shortcut here, I guess. Not really a shortcut, but we can hit the... We can hit these mushrooms that we wouldn't otherwise get. Is it just down here? Yeah, I guess it's just right down here. This doesn't look exactly right, but I think it's... Yeah, this is right. That wasn't right. Another 2% health lost. Could be worse. I guess we can avoid a sprain by doing... oh, we gotta pick that up, actually. Okay, now we gotta swap it out. Alright, whatever. I guess we're getting a sprain. Alright, so yeah, I guess we're just gonna follow the rules. Timberwolf fight every time, and next time I do a challenge, next time I do any Purist outer, I think we're just gonna disable
Sparks a bit.
the Timberwolves. If they don't specifically add something to the challenge, like if there's not some good reason to have them around in a mode, I'm probably just gonna turn them off. Getting too frustrated with them. I think we can make it to the
I'm gonna need some first
safe
aid.
fire spot up here. I gave them that venison. Didn't end up really mattering, I don't think.
Ow.
Although I don't know, maybe it does. I'm not sure we took a bite after that.
Cold.
We've got sprains all over the place, so I might as well get another sprain here. Cut off a little corner of the trip. Do I still have... Yeah, okay. Let's drink, like, most of this. Just to make sure.
Starting to feel numb.
Alright, let's go ahead and burn this heavy book. Wow, free coffee. Not often you see that.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Just use the fire striker, it's fine. 90% chance. Fact
on.
is, I've got this fire striker, we're gonna get another fire striker in Broken Railroad. There's all the matches in the world. You just never need to worry about matches.
Perfect.
Alright, let's burn all these heavy sticks. We need like 30 hours worth-ish. Now, if only I still had that meat on me. We'll do that for when we head out. Oh, quick announcement while I'm thinking about it. There's a very good chance that tomorrow or Monday I'll be playing a new game on stream. New to streaming for me, not a brand new game or anything. Something I played before. Oh, hey, Pickle. You're just in time. And it'll be one where you can, if you guys want to have your name, it's like there'll be characters and you can have your name in. Some of you might have a guess as to what I might be playing, but I'll leave it as a surprise. So keep an eye out if you want to join in on that. Okay. Let's make some... We want to cut weight. This is probably the best way, although we do need more teas, right? Oh man, I can't wait to get someplace where I can sleep. It's gonna be so nice. We're almost there. That's enough teas and coffees. I think we just go with that. Only gonna get colder as the day goes on. It's not a first-person shooter, Jen. Although, I actually played a lot of, Team Fortress 2 back in the day. Like, a lot. I think it was over 3,000 hours at one point. Alright, we'll leave a little bit of a safety fire here. That's good enough. Let's go.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
We better put something in the thermos. I guess it's going to be the coffee.
But I'll make it.
Just in case. Looking to... Alright. Let's see. I guess I didn't loot this stuff yet. Now, the cars and the hunting blind are both potential loot spots. I think we... What kind of time on Monday? Either day it would probably be similar to today. So, like, afternoonish for me. So, like, today, I've streamed for 2.5 hours so far. I'm probably going to go until 3 or 4. 3 hours, maybe. So, probably around that same time window. I think the cars are more likely to have, like, cloth and stuff. Wait, where are the cars? They're down here? The hunting blind can spawn the bedroll, but... Have I completely missed the cars? Maybe they're back there. Yeah, I guess I missed him. Alright, hunting blind it is.
We need some first aid soon.
There's probably a wool toque and 2 cloth and... Okay, I can't think of too many things I want from a car. Oh, an aviator cap would be nice. Just polish this off. Second flask. I mean, I'll take it. We'll take whichever one is in higher condition. Left that hat on the ground. -1 cloth. Oh, that hurts. I almost want to go back now for the cars and the hat. It wasn't on the ground, it was on the metal container. I don't know if I've ever left my clothing behind at a fire before. Like, unintentionally left a piece of clothing behind at a fire. I've left cans, I've left a bedroll. Probably left all kinds of things, but I don't know if I've ever left clothing on the ground.
It's a bit, but I'll make it.
Oh, well fed is a welcome addition.
That smarts a bit.
Oh, did we come the completely wrong way? I guess we did. It doesn't really matter. I'm not wanting to loot right now. I just want to go set up. You know, if I just make a quick excursion tomorrow, it's not going to take that long. I can go back and check all the cars, and I can grab that hat.
Ow.
And I've got a bit of a warmth buffer here. Let's check the uphill half of the suitcases. So, what all are we looking for? A nice jacket is like the main thing. Wouldn't say no to a wool toque, some thermal underwear. Oh, combat pants. Combat pants would be huge.
Need some first aid soon.
I mean, any kind of cloth is good. Just finding an item would be nice. Let's lower our expectations. Okay, baseball cap. Really thought the game was going to troll me there with the film.
It's a bit, but I'll make it.
Yeah, the plane crash is so hit or miss. Like a pretty big deal, whether you get a huge, amazing set of clothing from it, or
Ow.
the other side of the coin is you get barely anything. I feel like usually we get barely anything.
Bit.
Oops. I didn't think I was cold.
Come on, little fire.
Okay, I guess we're taking a little more damage.
Oh, so cool.
Did I even have... I guess I had hot coffees in the thermos. Maybe. Oh yeah, they were plenty hot.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Feels like I'm making a lot of mistakes. I mean, compared to usual. It's not like I never make mistakes. But, yeah, feels like over the last, like, half hour or so I've made more mistakes than normal. Just making sure that we are still... Yeah, hours indoors 0. Yeah, it's easier to reach the bed if we crouch here. Should have done that in the first place. Okay, 4 hours 17. Let's see what kind of a... Actually, it sounds really nice out there. Let's get a little bit of buffer first. So 4 hours 15. We're not going to have a full burn bonus. Yeah. 45 minutes to the hour. 3 to 4 burn bonus. Finally can stock up on water. Hey Chef Maria. Thanks for the follow. I haven't seen you streaming lately.
I need to find food.
Alright, looks like it's plenty warm enough to just finish this.
I'm gonna need some first aid soon.
I wonder if we could do a few little excursions in this area. Like we could do that, go back to the cars and grab the cloth I forgot. But we could also do we could go down to Draft Dodgers and then come back around up. Could probably spend all day tomorrow doing stuff like that and a little bit of crafting and just spend the night here again. I think that'd be smart. What is this nonsense I'm playing? Yeah, so far, PETA is the only person who has, decided to join in on the nonsense. Hey, Sirius. Hey, we found a cattail at some point. Oh, right. Probably paid with like 18% of my health from a Timberwolf chomp for that cattail. Alright, yeah, we're not gonna find enough food. I think let's do one of these for the morning. Still yesterday's last run, yes. And it went really well except for the Timberwolves. Everything has gone swimmingly except I got Timberwolves in Timberwolf Mountain. And yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me. I just didn't have the patience to deal with them properly. So wait, I should be able to just craft this a little bit at a time, right? 4 out of 4 cloth. And then just cancel there. Get this off the fire. Maybe make some water. I think we got enough teas now.
Thank goodness. Made it through another night.
Alright, Maria. Thanks for looking. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this run, actually. I'm sad that I took like an extra 20% health from the Timberwolves, but everything else is going pretty swimmingly. Alright, so it's gonna be really cold out there for a few more hours. Get some more sleep. Okay, so it looks like I don't actually have any fur. Yeah, it's just all cedar. Blizzard or just blizzard wind? Just blizzard wind. I know I don't have any clothes on. I just figured I'd come out here and grab some sticks. So they can start thinking about respawning. I don't know how long we're going to be here. Wow, -8. That's warm. Guess it is pretty late in the afternoon. Just imagine we get some powerful clothing upgrades here. It could be like -4 out here in a second. Oh, really? Okay, so where did we leave off? I think we got... We definitely didn't get all 3 of these. Pretty sure we got that. Okay. Oh. We did look there. But not in these 2? That's weird.
I'll take it.
Oh my god. This is the second film we found. Please, game. Don't give me a 0 best in slot item. Plane crash.
Hope nobody needs this
I
anymore.
mean, it's cloth. So we gotta be thankful for what we can get. So far we've gotten basically 2 cloth, right? From the entire plane crash. Only got a few suitcases left to go. Oh, that's rough. Alright. At least give me a wool toque back here. Wow. Worst plane crash ever. We've got so much warmth. Let's see if we can circle back this way, I guess.
I could eat a horse.
If you're Timberwolves here, I'm going back through the plane, I'm going to my bed, I'm sleeping, and I'm reloading the save because I do not want to deal with Timberwolves. Just warning you now. I will get rid of you by any means necessary. Some free food. It's not quite safe to eat. Moose? Yep, moose. Could try to drop him right now with the flare gun and get the earliest moose satchel ever in OuterNOGOA. Moose and deer up here. That's interesting. And I'm actually getting cold pretty quick here. Ran the wrong way. -7 out here now. Yes, I would like 1 replacement hacksaw, please. Disappointing. Food poisoning night tonight, maybe? Sardines, rabbit meat. Maybe if I can find 1 or 2 other things. I guess it doesn't really matter. I would probably have some animal fat left from the deer that we could eat in the event that it actually is food poisoning. Otherwise, okay, I have no idea where that moose went.
My fingers feel numb.
Just vanished. I think I checked this first aid kit, right? Yeah. Ah, let me in. Getting cold. Alright. Well, as long as it's this nice, let's say we go do that excursion I was talking about. Go up to the cars. Should we get an hour of sleep first? It's not like I need to carry a lot of stuff. These are close enough, and I kind of like how this one looks better. Alright, so we'll leave this one here forever. Don't need an extra flask. Quick sort by weight. We can leave some water and some fuel here. Tempted to leave the hammer. Leave the metal for sure. Ooh, we gotta make sure not to step into the back of the cave. These can stay here for now. 19 out of 33. That should be enough. We're not going far. Man, I'm out of food again. Take that with us. I have extra jeans. Okay, so unfortunately this trip is mostly about correcting my past mistakes. 'Cause I missed the cars and I left a cloth hat behind. So is there any sort of different route I can take on the way back? To get more resources, maybe? Another thing I could find at the cars here is a pry bar. That would be really nice. Looks like we might be able to skirt these wolves. Let's just see if this works. Not so much skirting as... Why am I so bad at finding these cars? I think they're just up here on the left. Pretty sure. Yeah, here we go. I guess I might as well polish off that tea if it's still warm. Need to make more teas. Ooh, pry bar. Nice. Actually, yeah, really, really worth it to come back here for this then. Because now we probably get a bunch more cloth when we go to Keeper's Pass South. Oh, what? Not only that, it's 100% worth it to go to Keeper's Pass South now. Before, maybe it wasn't quite worth it, but now it's definitely worth it with the pry bar. And we have the opportunity to get more burdock. Didn't I see a burdock?
I'll take it.
Wow, new trail boots. That's very nice. Okay, that got blown out. I think we abandoned the prospect of the work boots. Alright, we gotta backtrack all the way to here to get our cloth hat that I left behind. Okay, I'm like 90% certain I remember seeing burdock here. So maybe we go back the same way.
Oh, I've never been so hungry in my life.
Here's where I left it. Alright, we're gonna take that back. We got that and the sardines. I think I got some chips to eat. Just eat those now. Alright, this is our final night here. We're really running out of food. I could go to, could go to Three Strikes. I think on, it's not there on Misery, but I think on NOGOA, the box with like all the rabbit meat and deer meat, I think that's there. If I'm not mistaken.
I need to find a place to rest. Feels like night is coming. I can't feel my feet.
There will be a blizzard though. Wonder how close we are to fire starting level 2 here.
God, I'd eat anything right
Down to
about
2
now.
tinder. Hey Sasha. Next round, naked, no bedroll, endless aurora, no go.
Come on, little fire.
Hey, endless aurora means no blizzards, right? So... I mean, it also means no fog, so... Hey, Fernando. Oh, yeah, so we can talk about this, but I'm thinking, thinking the work boots get abandoned. Yeah, even if I repair these, they're still not going to be that great now. And I've got the 91% condition trail boots. Those will last me until I craft or until I find something better. That's staying there. All this stuff is coming with me. Okay, I've got antibiotics, so I don't need to use my tea if we get sick. What are we eating tonight? We're eating this, and this. And then... I'm probably gonna have to eat more, right? So let's actually heat up both of these as well. Oh, I've got to get some deer going or something. First thing, after we leave here. The porch at the farm, yeah, is 100% indoors. It gives you cabin fever and everything, and is fully warm. It gets not even just a warmth bonus, it just gives you a flat indoor temperature. Alright, so if we need to sleep, I don't want to be thinking about this fire. If we need to sleep because of food poisoning, I mean. So we got enough water on us. Nice. Didn't get it. Okay, perfect. Now we can relax a little bit. I don't need to make much more water. I think we'll just make a couple, and then we can sleep normally for the rest of the night. And I got a liter there. We got 4.77. That's enough.
I could eat a horse. It seemed like 'cause I love horses.
All right, how we doing? We got 2 coffees. Looks like it's blizzarding outside.
You don't like to think about his food. I could eat anything.
I mean, fully rested, wind just stopped early, but yeah, we're gonna run out of food if we don't go. Carry weight is 24 out of 35. Alright, I guess we can just carry all this with us for right now. I think we just grab everything and go. Going to get dressed. It's gonna be really cold for this first leg, but we can have a fire relatively soon, I guess. -26. Yeah, it's really cold. Oh, that was the last truly safe place for sleeping that we're gonna see for a long time. Well, until we build our next snow shelter. I'd like to avoid that as long as possible. We were actually sheltered over here. Yeah. Oh, I really messed up.
Right about now.
These were all supposed to be in here. Oh, they still have quite a bit of warmth on them. It should be okay. Can I go down here? Yeah. This blizzards, I might have to kill all these rabbits and carry them back up top. Start over in a few hours. Hey Argo. Thanks for following. Where will I sleep in Pleasant Valley? Well, besides that bed up there, it's gonna be cars. Cars are gonna be the only option unless I build a snow shelter. I would like to not build a snow shelter. But sometimes it can't really be helped. but I saw a stump over there. Alright, we gotta go hit the T's and cattails at the river delta here, and then I have a decision to make. Either we're going to Three Strikes Farm for food, even though it's kind of way out of the way, or we're just gonna stop by the farmhouse on the way to Keeper's Pass. I mean, it already looks like a blizzard, right? So if I go to Three Strikes, I can say, well, it was gonna blizzard anyway. Man, it is just brutally cold. -16 in wind shelter. Another moose? Interesting. Makes it a little bit harder to get to the farmhouse. Very, very slightly. No. Nope, 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 nope. Seriously? Oh, that's not good. Yeah. Well, that's it for teas. Yeah, unfortunately, there's two other caves with beds, and they're both in the back half of the caves. So they're off limits for this particular version of the challenge because I can't go in the back half of the caves. The one up here is the only one you can reach from the front half. I'm not allowed to use the back half of the caves because it contributes to hours. Yeah, it did see me from quite far away. Contributes to hours indoors, which we have to keep at 0 this run. Can I get... Let me start a fire right here. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do that. Let's pick these cattails first, use some of this warmth I've got. The wind could also just stop. That would be nice. I know that's asking an awful lot.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
I think we have to use our accelerant finally. Waited too long here. It's going quickly. Yeah, we're gonna take damage anyway.
I've never felt so cold in my life.
Alright, I guess we're using our last can. Indoor for the game stats or for me. Yeah, it's this right here. Hours indoors, 0. Oh, we can make herbal tea. Yeah, let's do that.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Okay, so I'm just gonna get really good torches off of here. Ugh. I mean, that's the theory at least. Here's one. Ready in 8 minutes. That's done. I think we can make one more herbal. Let's get these heated up. Radio Tower Cave also has bed. Yeah, that's one of the two that's in the back half. Not really warming up much anymore. Because it doesn't really matter that much. We're going to use the soup anyway. Before we go. Okay, so we got herbal, rosehip, rosehip. Let's put the rosehip in the flask. We don't need all this water, right? Yeah, that's fine. We can pick up all the ruined one of these. I can find them in the mess. Okay, everything else is staying here. Let's go. I never decided what to do. Oh, right. Eat this. I think there's burdock along this route, and we're already going this way anyway, so I guess this is what we're doing. Decision by, I guess I was already walking sort of this way anyway. Ah, no rosehips at all. Unlucky. Four spawns, just empty. Yeah, I remember seeing a big burdock spawn along the river here at one point. Wow. Scared me. Am I carrying anything scented? These guys are acting like I am. Nope. They just happen to be on high alert, I guess. Well, with any luck, we make it all the way to Keeper's Pass tonight, and we sleep in a car there. That's some pretty decent spots for sleeping. I mean, car sleep is just really risky all around, right? Like... You're basically just praying there's no blizzard. I wonder if I missed the burdock. I think I need to go back here, right? It's gotta be. There are some teas and stuff back here, so it's not a completely wasted... you know, this is the stuff I was talking about, though. It's like the longer I spend in Pleasant Valley, the more likely we are to die without getting a run off the ground. Maybe I shouldn't have come back this way. Especially since I don't really even know where I'm going. This doesn't look right. I think I need to be over there. I hope it's not back there. Think we get a spray in here? It's either right here or it's just over there. I think I'm committed at this point. Alright, Pickle. Good night. Gotta be just over here. This is so far out of the way. I'm gonna add this to the list of things to never do again. Alright, let me just go ahead and drink this final tea so we know exactly what we have to work with. Not much, but at least I'll know how much time I have to work with before I have to start this fire. I mean, this is definitely it, right? Why don't I recognize this at all? Okay, whew. I was afraid we had come into some completely different area. Alright, so we're gonna grab the teas and the food, and have one quick warm-up fire, and then get the heck out of here. That's the plan, at least. Come on, Tease, help me out here. At least we got a couple.
Sure getting cold.
I'm not sheltered when I can see the fire barrel. I guess I'm sheltered here. Alright. We can use a torch then. Should've just used the fire striker. It takes so long to set everything up.
Come on, little fire.
Fire striker in book is 90%, which is good enough. Ooh, a wool toque. Very nice. Hey, we got rewarded for coming here. Let's see what condition it's in. It's frozen. Okay. Gonna drop that right here and leave it here forever, just like at the other spot. Guys, I don't see the container. I think we might have wasted our time coming here. Don't see the container with the supposed food in it.
Looks like this has been here a while.
Yeah, I think it's usually like right around here. There's also usually a deer carcass here. 68% condition toque. I don't know about this. Still have half energy. There's a car on the road on the way to Keeper's Pass. Might end up sleeping there. Lots of accelerant. That'll be handy. Hey, 500 calories of food there. I'll take it. Well, it'll be less after we smash it open, but... Oh, thank goodness. Alright. Let's do the 0.8 first. Okay, we got 6 herbal teas in the thermos. Now we just need one more rishi. Still needs quite a bit of time. I want to go get that other piece of meat, but... Ah, that's not what I meant to click. Oops. Should have brought a torch over to stay warm. I'll be okay. I don't know. We got good weather now. We really want to sit around for a half an hour waiting for that to cook, or we just cook it at the next fire. I'm gonna try to be patient. So if we do one more harvest here... Yep, here comes the wind. Is that what I get for trying to be patient? Might be. Mushroom tea and venison sounds delicious. You're really hungry right now, though. Alright. It's just a brief bout of wind. Now we can go. Ooh, fog. I'll take that. Okay, we need an absolute ton of firewood for tonight because who knows how many times we're gonna have to start the fire. We just pick up every stick. Don't worry about getting slowed down. Got my can. I'm gonna go this way because I'm pretty sure there's teas over here. Or maybe they're at the far side, but I won't go quite that far. Let this be a lesson to everybody who says that coming to what's it called here? Coming to 3 strikes means you'll get a blizzard. I came here and got a full tummy and a nice fog rolled in. There might be teas over there. I think it's just too far to bank on my hazy memory being correct. Alright, let's drink a good chunk of water, and we're gonna have a fire tonight, so we can leave that there. Yeah, I definitely could have left the other way. We're coming out at before the bend of the river here, it looks like. Oh well. If we try to grab every tea in Pleasant Valley, we'll never make it. So Keeper's Pass is another area where I always make the same mistake. I go way too far into it, trying to get all the teas and like the further down cars. We're gonna get our 11 cloth and we're gonna get out. Ooh, double burdock. Very nice. Alright, teamy. Got plenty of tinder now. Fire starting skill is halfway there. Wait, what? I don't understand how that happened. Did you guys see me pick up the jerry can with 3.6 liters of oil in it? There's no reason I would have dropped it that I can think of. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the replay there. I have no idea how I ended up leaving that behind. It was at 3 strikes. It was in that little area. Hey Pete. Summary of the current run. Okay, Timberwolf Mountain Spawn. Miraculously made it to the summit without getting frostbite. Hacksaw hammer. Double coffee. Looted out the rest of the cloth in Timberwolf. Came to Pleasant Valley. Now we're going to get the cloth in Keeper's Pass. Oh, and I got the pry bar. At the car crash site. Point of disagreement. So we're gonna get all the cloth in Keeper's Pass. Plus 11 cloth. It'll be really nice. And then we are getting the heck out of Dodge. I think I'm gonna hop in this car and actually we could do a quick warm-up fire. Let's stay on the ice for a second. Yeah, we could do a quick warm-up fire, sleep for an hour just to get a little bit more energy before we go into Keeper's Pass South. I don't even know where the car is right now. I do not have to carry all this weight in there. Yeah, it's way down there still. Yeah, I'm liking this. We preserve a bunch of teas, get warmed up real quick. Here it is. Oh, this is a pretty good spot to sleep later on. Have a fire like right here.
Come on, little fire. Come on. Did I say I hate being cold? Because that didn't work.
I am really curious how I ended up not carrying that jerry can. I mean, I guess one good thing is that we don't have the carry weight, but I was just going to use it to accelerate a bunch of extra fires back there on the river so we could
Here. Time to look for shelter.
burn it up and get to fire starting level 2.
Oh yeah.
Let's do like 2 hours worth. Yeah, we're gonna need that much anyway. Sit in here for a second while it warms up. Firearm cleaning kit, that's no good.
I'm gonna need to use this soon.
Alright, those are going in the thermos. The reshis are getting jiggled. That's done. We're gonna make water just before we sleep. Got all my clothing on to help myself warm up. I think we can leave, Ugh, what can I leave here? Not a lot. All the metal can stay here. This is gonna have to be a bit warmer. Three. 9 plus what? 3, so 12. That's not enough to warm up in an hour. I want to warm up in just 1 hour. So I think we put like 3 more sticks on here. 4. Okay, make some water. Get an hour of sleep. Alright, and that's a save point. I think what we'll do is next stream we'll go into Keeper's Pass and get all the cloth and come back out. I'm gonna have to sleep at some point along here. I'll just grab this for now, but we're gonna have to do it next time. With this weather change, we might just be sleeping here as long as we can. This is a pretty good... Yeah, it's pretty late. It's a pretty good sheltered spot. Since we no longer have fog, I don't know that it's worth it to try to go into Keeper's Pass right now. Might as well make use of the fire we have. Alright, thanks everyone. It's been fun. I had some issues with the Timberwolves, but I think we've been sitting at 30% for a while now. I don't think I got exhausted too much. Okay, so we went from 30 to 35 when we got well fed. And then we dropped to 34 on day 4, and then 33 on day 5. Yeah, I think I remember getting like just cold for just a second a couple of times when we were starting a fire. So, still got 1 stim on me and 3 more in the world. I'm gonna go ahead and pause this. We'll get it from the save point when we come back. Alright, thanks for hanging out, everyone. Don't forget. Okay, so first of all, if you're on Twitch, stick around. We're gonna raid. Second of all, tomorrow or the day after, I'm planning to play a new game on stream. So, and it has, characters, so I'll probably be doing the viewer name thing. So, keep an eye out tomorrow. Tomorrow or Monday. for that. All right, thanks everyone. See you next time.